We're back here with Coach Crocker after a win. Pretty exciting day for you on Saturday.
Absolutely. No, it was, to get the first win this early in the season was obviously phenomenal. And I'm just happy, for everyone involved who's put a lot of work into this whole thing. Administrative, the faculty, staff, but more importantly, all the players, and what they put into it. So it was pretty great to get it.
Right. And I know coaches don't typically love to look backwards, but for the sake of today, we do want to look back. And what did we do better against Alvernia than TC&J? Yeah, no, I think,
defensively we were on the same page almost all night, which was great. We weren't on the field as much, which was phenomenal. However, they certainly won the battle of the field position in the first half. They had some great field position offensively, and I thought our defense really stepped up and made some key stops with short field that kind of kept us, in that game and gave us the lead. And then offensively, I think we were, we got off to a slow start. I think we had some key drops, which could have opened the game up early, but they kept finishing and battling, and I think that was the message we sent to them.
Right. So two thoughts out of that. First of all, John Westfield, I thought, did a great job dropping some balls in deep to help you kind of win back that field position game. Anything as you look at your special teams unit, I thought there's a big jump for them.
Yes, it was. Our coverage units were phenomenal. Our kickoff team wasn't great week one, and they were phenomenal week two. Our kickoff return team, we were close.
I thought Eddie was going to get
one block away on three different occasions, and then on our last one where we absolutely dismantled them physically, they stopped kicking deep. They started kicking short to sort of our up backs a little bit, and which also helped us get good field position. And then like I said, I thought they did a much better job improving from week one to week two.
And then you mentioned the drops.
Yeah.
Sabor was slinging it though.
He was, and I'll tell you, the drops were legitimate drops. Like he put that ball on the money just about every time, and we tell him all the time, give our guys a chance to make a play, because they can. Like Eddie can make phenomenal plays, Isaiah can make phenomenal plays, and those guys had some drops. They all did, but they didn't put their heads down. They kind of stepped up again when the ball came their way. Justin with another big catch, Eddie with a big catch. After having some drops in the first half.
Yeah, and I feel like stuff like that, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I feel like stuff like that is contagious both ways.
Yeah.
Guys start making big catches, everybody kind of jumps on it. Guys start dropping balls, and
it's a momentum thing. Once the momentum starts rolling, you're like, all right, I'm on. I'm on board. So that's I think what you saw in the fourth quarter.
Okay, and the fourth quarter, so much fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Even the last drive Alvernia put together. Some nervous moments for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going back and it was exactly what we thought when they got two of those bigger plays on that last drive. We just, we cut a guy loose because our eyes were in the backfield when the quarterback started scrambling. We missed a tackle that almost was, almost. Sort of could have tied the game, but we had guys hustling on that play that knocked him down, and then we were able to keep him out of the end zone in a key situation.
Yeah, and I thought the front guys did a nice job of getting their quarterback off his spot on the last play.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we knew that was going to have to go in because he can throw, and he throws it really well. Yeah. And we just had to get him, to be uncomfortable back there and force him into some throws he didn't want to make.
Okay, one last question about last week, then we'll shift gears. Yep. The environment of the game.
Oh, yeah. It was fantastic. Even with an hour-ish delay, it was just a phenomenal atmosphere. As soon as they opened the gates, people started filing in. You thought a lot of people would, maybe turn back around after the weather delays, which happens everywhere. But our fans did a great job showing up, especially our students. So thank you so much to them. That's what we want to build. And we bring this thing even closer to campus in a year. We hope to have that kind of crowd every week.
This week's a big test.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, we have, Del Val is sort of the standard in this league right now, or at least they have been for the last, 5+ years, winning our conference championship and representing the MAC in the playoffs. So they are the standard right now on both sides of the football, special teams. They're super talented, pretty much across the board with experienced guys, juniors and seniors and fifth-year seniors, again, all over the place. But that's where we want to go with this thing, and I think we will at some point. But I think it'll be a good experience for our guys to see where we need to take this thing.
Right. As I was putting together the two deeps for the opposing team, I noticed junior, senior, junior, senior, and those aren't just juniors and seniors who've kind of been with the program. Those are juniors and seniors who played an NCAA tournament game.
Correct.
Which is that's a whole nother element.
Yeah, I mean the third round of the playoffs, they went toe for toe with arguably the best Division III program in the history of NCAA football, and that's Mount Union. You know what I mean? So they've played as good as their opponent as there is out there, and they have that experience and the physicality of it, and our guys don't yet. So hopefully down the road we can get to a point like where they are currently.
That being said, we're not waving a white flag on any level, right?
Yep, absolutely not.
What do we need to do to be successful on plays and drives and quarters?
Yeah, no, I think we always got to take care of the football. We're a young team who can't really, outside of last week where they had 3 turnovers, where we turned it over 3 times and they had none, except for the very last play of the game, which I kind of don't count. You shouldn't win that ball game when you're down 3-0 in the turnover battle, and so. But against a team like Del Valle, we will not be able to recover from that. So we got to take care of the football. We have to sustain drives on offense. Even if we don't come away with points, we got to sustain drives to keep our defense off the field a little bit. And defensively, we just got to make them earn it. You know what I mean? And or if they're good enough to drive the ball 12, 15 plays and get points, then God bless them. We just can't give them free, quick, cheap ones.
That sounds great. Final question. Locker room, guys are excited, obviously. But the impression I get from talking to guys around campus is there's no fear.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was just like week 1, and the congratulations that we were getting for being an encouraging performance. That's not what the kids wanted. They wanted to win that game. And honestly, if we play that game this week or 2 weeks from now, we probably win that game, to be quite honest with you. But their expectation level is to win. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, if we're not going out to win, then what are we doing here? Right. So, but no, we're going to go out, they're going to throw what we got at them and, see how it shakes out.
Perfect. Well, hey, good luck this weekend.
Absolutely.
We'll see you soon.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
All right, great. Perfect.